morning, everybody. It's another market weekend. It's Canada Day weekend, which means I have a market today and I have a market tomorrow. My market today is a downtown market. It's like a huge street festival, so I'm super excited about it. It's one of my favorite types of markets to do. And it's gonna be 11 to 5, so it's not too bad. It's a late start, which is really nice. And then tomorrow is gonna be a really early start because it's out of town. It's about an hour away from where I live, and it starts I think at 9 a.m. So it's gonna be an early night, but I am super excited to get Canada Day going. I'm wearing red. I'm just out walking my dog right now. It's hopefully gonna be a really good day. Here is my setup. I have all my crochet kits on one half of my table, and then I have a little shelf with my little guys. I've got some mushies and some little tiny kitties. The kitties are a free pattern on my blog. And one of the new released patterns that I did this week were these tiger cubs. The tiger cubs are super cute. This guy's like a little snow tiger. And then I've got a little orange tiger. And they also come with a leopard, which I'll show you guys in a second. If you guys watch my other vlog videos, I want you to guess, do you think the pink and purple crab sold? And this is the leopard pattern that comes with the tiger cub pattern. I'm obsessed with the pink leopard. She didn't sell this weekend, and I'm honestly kind of happy about it because I want to keep her. These aliens are also a new pattern by me. It is a 3-in-1, so we've got the plain old Jane alien, and then two different styles with two different types of antennas. And then I've got this beautiful mushy girl. I absolutely love her. She's by olliescrochet. And then I have this bin of ducks, frogs, and chickens. And that is also a pattern that was released recently by me. If you guys are curious, all of those patterns can be found on my website. My wonderful husband was kind enough to join me for this market too. Everybody, I am on my way to my next market. It is the next day, it's July 2nd, and this market is about an hour drive from where I live, so it's super early. It's like 7:15 in the morning. I think today is going to be really busy. Yesterday was really good. It was really hot outside, which was nice. It was like 30 above. Today I woke up this morning and it's absolutely freezing. It's like 10 degrees, so I'm in a big sweater, and unfortunately I wasn't thinking very straight yesterday and I didn't get gas last night, so I'm gonna have to get gas on my way out of town, which is a little bit annoying. I'm already running a bit late, but I can set up pretty fast, so hopefully everything will be okay. I just pulled up to the venue and I have great news. It's nice and sunny outside, so it feels like it's about 15 degrees right now, which is a lot better than 10 degrees and cloudy, looking like it's gonna rain. It's absolutely clear sky. You can see it's going to be a beautiful day. There's already been so much traffic. It's so hard to get in and out of the town. When I stopped at the gas station, it was a gas station on the way out of town, and you would not believe how many cars were in line to get gas at like 7:20 in the morning. I had to wait like 15 minutes, and then there was like 8 cars behind me in line when I was leaving, so really busy already, and I'm super excited for how today's gonna go. So as you guys can see, I did sell a lot of stuff yesterday, but my table is still looking full, so it's all good. I got rid of one of the tables, and that definitely helped fill up my table. Market, and since I have an hour-long journey home, I thought I would just jump on here and let you guys know how the market went, and then also answer some of your guys' most asked questions. I get the same questions asked all the time, so I'm just gonna address some of them now because I've got the time. The market today went well. It was kind of a weird flow of traffic. It kind of felt really slow, but then there would be like big waves of lots of sales, so it was kind of a funny day. It was a really long day, especially because I got up at like 6 in the morning because my dog has been sick and I had to let him out to go do his little business in the yard. And so I'm really tired. Doing 2 markets in a row or doing a 2-day market is always a slog. I am such a different person on Saturday morning than I am on Sunday evening. So the biggest question I get asked all the time is, how do you find markets in your area and how do you sign up for them? My best advice to you is to go onto Facebook and search in the Facebook group section of Facebook, like local artisan markets in your city, or craft fairs in your city, or markets in your city, or street festivals in your city. And a lot of Facebook groups exist for particular cities. And then once you kind of get a hold of a Facebook group, go through the different markets and the organizers and go look up their Instagram pages and make sure they've got like a good loyal following. Make sure they're good to their vendors, maybe even look at their past events, hunt down the vendors that have done their past events and message those vendors and just ask them like, hey, I'm looking to do this market, was it a good one last time? And a lot of vendors are really honest with their market experiences. And my biggest advice to you is make sure you do your research. Doing your research is so important when trying to sign up for markets. There's so many bad markets out there, unfortunately. At least in my area, there's so many new organizers who have never really done markets before. They're charging crazy amounts and they don't bring in traffic and it's not worth it and it's just not a good time. So definitely do your research. I do talk about that a little bit more in depth in another video, which I'll link down below if you guys are interested in hearing a little bit more information. But looking at markets in your area, Facebook is definitely going to be your best friend. Another question that I get asked all the time is, how many markets do I do in a year? I typically do between like 2 to 4 markets a month. I don't really do markets from January until March, and April, May, I usually do like 1 or 2. This May was a little bit crazy, but I don't typically do a lot of markets until July. That's just because spring markets are such a hit or miss. It's so hard to know if people are actually going to come out, and if they do come out, it's hard to know if they're actually going to spend money. A lot of people in the springtime are not really willing to spend a lot of money. So it definitely depends on what you're selling and what your target audience is. My target audience is typically millennials, which a lot of people are surprised about, but so many millennials buy my stuff for themselves. And then also families with really young kids. And it's pretty rare that I have anyone buy my stuff in between those ages. I don't really have a lot of people who shop for babies, and I don't really have a lot of teenagers buy my stuff. Festivals for me are always really good, especially ones with like beer gardens in downtown. They kind of bring in like the trendier millennial type of crowd. And so it's hard to find those types of markets in the springtime. And then I typically do quite a few really big markets at Christmas time. Christmas time is my favorite time to sell. I love Christmas. Today, in fact, I had so many people say that they were buying my stuff as a Christmas gift for somebody else, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's July 2nd. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, my purple and pink crab sold. I'm so excited. She got a new home. She sold yesterday, actually. Sold to a little kid. I think they were like maybe 4 or 5, and they were super excited about their new little crab. So I'm so happy that she went to a great new home. You guys are always asking me what type of yarn that I use. I mostly use Sweet Snuggles Light. That's my favorite type of yarn. But I have been loving Bernat blanket yarn recently, especially because all their new yarn seems to be like really soft, like way softer than their old stuff. Their old stuff feels like really fleecy now to me. Their new stuff is absolutely amazing. They're all the same colors as before, but they must have changed their manufacturer or something, because their new yarn is top notch. And especially Bernat blanket frosting. Oh my god, I'm absolutely obsessed with the frosting line. I love it. I hope it comes to Canada. Right now I have to order it online from Joann's to Canada from the States, and I just want to be able to go to Michael's and go buy it. So Bernat blanket yarn better be putting frosting in Canadian stores soon, because I need it in my life. So I love the Heartland line for hats though. Heartland in the wintertime is just, I love it. Nothing beats it. Their colors are so pretty. I'm gonna have a whole video where I talk about my crochet bestsellers and the specific patterns that I use. I use so many amazing patterns from amazing creators on Instagram and Etsy. I would love to share them with you guys. I am in such a pattern kick lately too. I am planning on releasing a ton of new patterns. As you guys saw previously, I've released the Cubs pattern, which was a leopard and a tiger, and an alien 3-in-1 pattern this week. And I just have like so much motivation right now to make patterns. I have a fox and a pig one written up that I'm planning on releasing this week. And I also want to release a donkey and a cat, maybe a dog this month. I have so many ideas for patterns and they are all in my head and I just want to get them on paper. I don't know why, I'm just on like a pattern kick right now.